As requested in this video, I am going to show you the setup if you would like to use a mixer on SMULE application from your phone. It could be Android or iOS devices. SMULE application is one of the karaoke application. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the things, cables I will be needing in the setup. So this is the mixer I will be using, and I'll show you what will be the connection if you are going to use an Android phone. So this is a Samsung phone and this is iOS or an iPhone. As to here, I will be using, of course, an earphone, or if you have a headphone, you can use that as well to monitor the audio for sure. And this one here, this is just XLR to connect to your microphone. This is a condenser microphone. This is a Cynedo microphone. Just so you know, Cynedo does carry sound cards also, which you can use for your streaming or recording setup. Maybe check it out. I'll be adding a link under the description. And this one here, 6.35 millimeter jack to 3.5 millimeter female. I will use this adapter later. I'm going to show you when I'm going to use that. And this lightning adapter here, I will be using this one to connect this iPhone, because this iPhone doesn't have a headphone port on it. Just so you know, I received quite a few comments already that they are not able to record. That is because they are using the wrong adapter. So again, not all the adapter works. Like for example, this one, this adapter is only for headphones, so you won't be able to record. You can only hear, but you cannot record. So make sure you are using the correct lightning adapter for your iPhone. So most likely, if it is from Apple Store, then most likely it will work. Okay, and this one here, so I have this 3.5 millimeter TRRS to RCA video audio. So we will only be using the this one, the white and red. And this one here, 6.35 TS mono dual to 3.5 millimeter jack TRS. And I will be using this one as well. So this is a Y splitter, 3.5 millimeter TRRS to, this is the headphone and the mic. Okay, and now let's start the connections. And now let me show you first the connections if you have an iPhone or iOS device. So as I mentioned, I will be needing this one. So first I'm going to connect this one over there, and then I'm going to use this Y splitter. So I'm going to connect this one over here. And now from the mixer, I will use, you can actually use either on here. So first I'm going to show you this one. So this is again a 6.35 TS dual mono to TRS. So this is a TRS jack, the one that has two lines. So what I will do, I'm going to connect this one to here to stereo out. So this would be your setup if in case you don't have the RCA rec out over here, because I notice not all mixers have this RCA port on it. So again, stereo out to TRS, so the one that has two lines. So this time I will connect this one to this Y splitter over here, which is connected to the iPhone. So I will connect this end, the TRS end, to the mic port over here. And now the other end here, the headphone port, I'm going to connect this earphone to monitor the audio. And now I'm going to connect the microphone, condenser microphone, and then this other end to here. Okay, so I'll show you how to use this one later. Okay, so now we're all set. Okay, let's now turn on the mixer. As you can see, I had opened this song already over here. So what I'll do is I'm going to join, and then what I will do is I'm going to sync the recorded audio from here, audio video, and I'm going to sync this one to this other camera that I'm using right now, so that while I am doing this one right now, so when you watch it, you can hear the actual audio output right away from recording to this SMULE, and of course with this song that I selected. And now as to my settings on this mixer on here, what I will do is I'm going to set my gain to 9 o'clock. Compressor is also 9 o'clock, but it's up to you to test whatever is your preferred vocals. By the way, before I forget, since I am using a condenser microphone, make sure if you are using a condenser microphone, your 48-volt phantom power is turned on, otherwise it will not work. And by the way, my setup on this mixer, as you can see, the gain is at 9 o'clock, as well as the compressor. High, mid, and low are all at the middle, and including the effect. And my mic volume on here is maybe at 10 o'clock, but anyway, the master volume on here is on here. And I'm just going to use the effect from here. And if you want to have a louder background music as well as your vocals, then you have to control it from here. So from the iPhone itself. Okay, let me give you a short sample. So what I'll do is I'm just going to join with this lady.
I'm not that strong.
It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care. You're always there.
And now let me show you using this other cord over here. So what I'll do is I'm going to remove this one here, and from here, from the mic port, I'm going to remove the other end. And from here, so what I will do this time, I am going to use only the red and white. So I'm going to connect it to this mixer, this time to the one that says rec out. Just simply white to white and red to red. And now the other end, the TRRS, I will be connecting this one to the same port over here, from this Y splitter to the mic port. And all the settings should be the same. Okay, let me give you again another short sample using this cord. Okay, I'm going to join again to this lady over here.
Some dreams won't come true.
I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
Okay, now let's try connecting this Android device to this mixer for SMULE. I found out it's a little bit different, maybe because I don't have a something like this, a USB-C adapter. I don't know if it'll work better if I have that, but I don't. So I will still be using this Y splitter. So what I will do is I will connect this TRRS directly to the headphone port of this Android device. So if you are using a case, sometimes this one won't go through straight. So what you do, just remove the casing like what I did on this phone. So from here, we'll test first this RCA here to TRRS cord. So that should be the same from rec out of that mixer, the RCA red and white. And then the other end, so same, we will connect it to the mic port of this Y splitter. Now the difference I figured is that if you connect this one, this earphone to the headphone on here, you won't hear the effects from like the microphone from here. You don't hear it. You only hear this music over here. So for you to be able to hear both, like whatever you're singing, like your vocals plus the background music on here, what I figured is I use this adapter. So I connect it to here, to the one that says phones, and then I connect this earphone. So this is connected to the earphone, to here, to phone. In this case, we want to have the audio here be connected to this mixer so we can hear them both, your vocals, so your mic, as well as the background music. And for that, you can use this cord here. And just so you know, if you have another one of this, so TRS to 3.5 mm, so something like this, but with the 2 lines or even 3 lines, you can connect this one also over here. So I will connect this one to here, to the one that says 7/8. So again, you have 2 options. You can use this one, or you can use the RCA over here. And then the other end should be something like this, TRS. So this time I will connect this one to here, to the one for headphone. Okay, so headphone. So that the audio from here will go into this mixer, and then you can monitor the audio from here as well as your microphone or your vocals or your voice. Okay, and now let me give you another short sample. I will be using the same song. I believe I saved it under... Okay, I'll use the same song. Now to control the volume, you can control the volume from here, and I should say just maybe set this one even 50%, and then you can control the volume over here. Now if you want your vocals to be more louder, then you can control it from here. Okay, let me do a short sample again.
It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care. You're always there.
And now let me show you another setup. You can actually switch this chord over here. So you can, let's say for example, you want to connect this one, so this TS mono. So you want to connect your TS mono to stereo out over here. Okay, so if you connect your TS mono to the stereo out, so make sure to connect that. So the stereo, the TS mono here, 6.35, this is the end of that, and we will connect this one this time to here, to the mic port of this Y splitter. And now your RCA, so this RCA, we will connect this one this time to the 7/8 over here. Okay, so white to white to red, and the other end of that, the TRS, we will connect to the headphone port. So in this case, it's actually pretty much the same. I just switch the cable. Again, the dual TS mono 6.35 millimeter jack. The other end I connected to the mic port of this Y splitter, and then the RCA here I connected it to the 7/8 of this mixer, and then the other end of that, the TRRS, I connected to the headphone port. So again, I just switch the cord, and this would be the same output. Okay, let me give you again another short sample just to show you that it does work.
You touch me with the love you're bringing. I can't really lose when you're near. When you're near, my love, if all my friends have forgotten half of their promises, they're not unkind, just hard to find.
And there you go. As you can see, it did work. And that is all I can share for today. I hope this video gives you an idea on how to connect a mixer to your SMULE application on both iOS or Android devices. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet. And hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.